Hello, everybody. This is the Magic Man, the tennis preacher, the prophet, the psychic, coming back at you again with another. Hello, everybody. This is the Magic Man, the tennis preacher, the prophet, the psychic, coming back at you again. Y'all know with another video. Okay, people, this is quick. This is gonna be a quickie. Well, actually, the video may go a little longer, but the preview, I know y'all want to hear about the preview between Djokovic and Berrettini. Okay, this is quick because I don't even want to talk about the match tomorrow that much. I want to talk about the topic, the title of this video, that this is not even Djokovic's top game. It's a top mental game. An incredible, the greatest mental game of all time. The greatest will to win mixed with the mental game and the emotional game. But that's what I want to talk. That's what I want to talk about. But before I do that, let me give a quick preview. Okay, Djokovic versus Berrettini. Okay, people, can Berrettini beat Djokovic tomorrow? He could. He has a chance because he's hitting the ball very well. He's hitting big. He looks comfortable on grass. He feels comfortable on grass. His skill looks good on grass, and it looks like he's focused. So I give Berrettini some chance just on that alone. Okay, I give him like a 30% chance. That's a lot. 30% against Djokovic is a lot. So, but he gonna need some help from Djokovic. For Berrettini to win, Berrettini is gonna have to be on the game from beginning to the end. Djokovic is gonna have to be off something mental. A little, the mental level gonna have to drop, not just the skill level, because I want to get to that, people. Like Djokovic's skill level. This is not Djokovic's high skill level. This is not the God mode, okay? So, but what we do have in the God mode, that's what I'm gonna get to in a second. Djokovic's mental game is at a all-time high. I've never said Djokovic has always had a great mental game. We know that, but his mental game is on steroids right now. Woo! Okay, but let me get back to the preview. So, I got Djokovic winning, like I said before. If Djokovic is awful now, if Djokovic is a little sluggish, I don't think that's going to happen tomorrow. I think he's pretty focused. He knows what's at stake. He has a chance to tie Federer and Nadal for 20 majors. He has a chance to win 3. People, so I can make 1,000 more videos. And I'm going to do that probably next week. Djokovic could win. He'll have all 3 majors this year if he wins tomorrow. And only need one more to win the Grand Slam. Wow, this is unbelievable stuff, people. So I got Djokovic winning tomorrow. I think Berrettini is going to challenge Djokovic. The same way Shapovalov did. Shapovalov, y'all, but these people, I don't know if it's just me, people, but I think they changed the sound effects that we can hear the ball, but it looked like these guys are striking the ball better than ever. I'm not talking about Djokovic and Federer. I'm talking about like Shapovalov, Berrettini, Hurkacz. I mean, man, the way I think it's a combination of both. I think those guys are really striking the ball well on the grass, but I think the Wimbledon, they're letting us hear the sound of the sound of the contact of the ball better than we used to hear it through the television. Okay, so I got Djokovic winning. Okay, now let me see now. Let's get back to the title of the video, people. This is what I want to talk about. People, this is not what people have seen this year. Djokovic beat Medvedev in the Australian Open. I can't even think of who Djokovic beat. Did he beat was it Nadal in the French Open? No, did he beat Nadal in the semi? I forgot. I already forgot what happened. I forgot. I think I know how it is. Yeah. He beat Nadal in the semis and beat Tsitsipas in the finals, okay, of the French Open. So that's 2 majors. People, and now Djokovic is in the third final this year. People, this is not Djokovic's top level. I'm talking about skill level, people. Now, like I just said before, this what y'all are seeing is Djokovic's top mental level and his top will to win level, which is part of, you can put all the emotion. If you want to put all the emotional will to win and mental focus and mental this, if you want to put all that in just mental game, this is Djokovic's top mental game. But this is not Djokovic's top skill level. You may say, well, imagine, man, what are you talking about now? We understand what you mean when you say, of course, Djokovic, okay, he's on mental steroids right now. Mental stuff, man. His mental level is so high. You see Djokovic doing this, man. I wish Federer would have done more of this throughout his career. When your skill level is not totally high, you know that you resort on this. You resort to the mental, the mind, the will to win, mental focus, just the desire through the mind. Like Djokovic be doing, he be pointing to his mind all the time when he look up at his box. But people, listen, let me explain to y'all what I'm talking about. I've said in the last 3 years when I've done videos on Djokovic has four level modes. He got like the average Djokovic. That beats a lot of people. It don't beat Federer and Nadal and maybe some of the top 10 guys. Then Djokovic got the good Djokovic. That beats really a lot of people, only except for like maybe 4 or 5 players. Okay. Then Djokovic got the very good mode. And now, you may say, now, what is the very good mode? People, when Djokovic get in the very good mode, he'll hit some winners every now and then. Okay, he'll hit some winners sometime. Winners off the return of serve, winners off the ground when he's in rallies, okay? Now, when he's in the good mode, Djokovic don't hit winners. Y'all see him like he's playing now. Even against Shapovalov. Y'all say Shapovalov was hitting Djokovic off the court, but Djokovic was getting the ball back and measuring the ball and redirecting the ball, but he wasn't hitting winners and stuff. And that's really... But you may say, well, how did he win? He won. What it is, people. When Djokovic used to be in this good mode, well, wait a minute. Let me stay on track. Okay, so let me explain tell you the 3 modes. So I said we got the very good mode where he hit some winners and stuff. Then we got the God mode. We haven't even seen that. We haven't seen that in like 2 years. The way he beat Nadal in the 2019 Australian Open, I think it was 2019. That was probably the last time we really saw it. I think we saw it maybe in the ATP finale. He did it a couple, and then he lost against Zverev or something. One of those ATP finales the last 3 years. So he didn't hold the God mode to win the end of the year tournament that year. But people, when Djokovic is in the God mode, people, he hits winners. He start teeing off on the return of serve. You don't see that. Man, listen, people, this is scary. Djokovic ain't even in the God mode, not even close. I'm talking about skill-wise. He's in the God mode from a mental standpoint, from a will to win standpoint. He's in the God mode. But I'm talking about physical, skill-wise. Djokovic, he ain't hitting winners. A lot of times, he's on the defense sometime, like against Shapovalov, okay? And, but what's scary, people, he's he's on the verge of winning 3 of the 4 majors, headed towards winning the Grand Slam without even playing his top game. Not even close. But now he's playing a top mental game, all right? Now, so now somebody may say, okay, then what all this, okay, Magic Man, we got what you're saying. Djokovic he's in the God mode on a mental standpoint, but he's just playing a good level from a skill standpoint. So you're trying to say, what does this mean? Well, people, what it is scary. Imagine, okay, let's say Djokovic is probably going to beat Berrettini tomorrow. Let's just say he beat Berrettini. And let's say he goes into the U.S. Open, he gonna really be more confident with that the mental gonna really be on steroids. Then mental. Joe, he gonna be not just mental confidence, everything. Forget what the skill level is like. He gonna feel his mental can push the skill to do whatever he needs to do to win. Okay, whether the skill level go up to the God mode or not, he feel that even if he's good, Djokovic with a top mental game. People, that's what I'm trying to say. Now I'm finna get to the point, people. This one I'm finna get to the point now. Djokovic has figured out something. It sort of started a year or so ago. I noticed this. Djokovic used to not be able to win a slam in the good mode. Remember I told you he got 4 modes. Average mode, good mode, very good mode, God mode. That's what Djokovic is. He's on another level, better than Nadal and Federer. He beat them both with his hands behind when he's in that God mode. People, Djokovic used to have to at least be in the very good to God mode to win majors. I don't care who he played, whether it's Federer, Nadal, or anybody, okay? Just to win them, to pull off that major. Okay, but people, now Djokovic has figured out how to win majors. He actually, when I think he did it, when he beat Del Potro in the U.S. Open, that was not a very good mode. It was a good mode, but the mental was very high, and the will to win was very high. So high that he was able to win without putting the skill level into the God mode. Okay, but just being able to keep the mental game in the God mode and to be able to win at a lower skill level. People, you can argue that. Did y'all see Shapovalov? I don't even have to look at the stats. He hit way more winners on Djokovic. Sometimes Djokovic didn't even run for the ball, but he still beat Shapovalov with this straight sets. People, I was able to do that in the park tennis, but I was not able to do that like when I played like an open player. I got my mental game so high when I played park tennis and played in little challenge tournaments in the park. My mental game was so high like Djokovic that I didn't even have to hit the ball hard. That I could beat people that was ripping the ball, but they didn't understand that my mental game was so high that it brought down their level, even though they was hitting the ball hard. That's sort of what Djokovic did with Shapovalov. Even though Shapovalov, he's probably saying, how did I lose? I was hitting all those winners against Djokovic. But Djokovic got this. The mental game, if it's high enough, it will override the high skill level. But it have to be really high. If it's high, but not quite high enough, the skill level, the high level of skill could override the mental game. But if the mental game is so high, the way Djokovic is now, it can, I don't care how hard Berrettini can hit the ball hard, but unless Berrettini's mental game is with Djokovic is going to beat him tomorrow. Like Berrettini going to be ripping the ball, but if Djokovic's mental game is so high, he gonna get the ball back, he gonna get it back, and then Berrettini is gonna mess up, okay? But people, let me get it to the point. This is scary. People, suppose, if this is true what I'm saying, if Djokovic is winning, basically what I'm saying, he's winning in mode number 2, not the average mode, but in the good mode, with the high level, with the super high mental game. Imagine if he get up to the very good mode. Imagine if he click the God mode, skill-wise, and start hitting winners off the return of serve. Imagine if he could just click that next year. Y'all see what I'm saying? So, y'all see how scary that could be? Okay, let me say this again. Suppose Djokovic win the Wimbledon tomorrow, beat Berrettini, and he comes and win the U.S. Open and win the Grand Slam. And then he all of a sudden say, you know what? Magic Man is right. I finna get my God mode back. I'm talking about skill-wise. I finna start hitting winners off these fools instead of just getting the ball back and really being so just mental. I want to be able to I'm finna get my physical game back up to the way I beat Nadal in the 2019 Australian Open. Imagine if he bring the skill God mode back with the mental God mode. Can you imagine how dominant he could be? If you think he's dominant now, imagine how dominant he could be in the next couple of years. I'm not sure he's gonna bring that physical God mode back, but if he did, you know how scary that would be. Okay, people, tennis preacher, tennis prophet, tennis psychic. Have a good one. Everybody, this is the Magic Man, the tennis preacher, the prophet, the psychic, coming back at you again with another video.